Is AI going to take over your photography business? Let's hash this out today and move forward. If you want to build a photography business of your dreams and you're a landscape, macro, nature photographer, this is the channel for you. So like and subscribe and you'll get some great information every single Tuesday. Yep, we're going to dive into AI. I'm going to have a conversation with you because it's such a hot topic. And it's really important for our future, right? We need to really focus on our photography business, our photography future, what we're going to make for our tribe, our people. And today, this is the day I want to hash this out with all of you. I had a great question from Tracy asking me how I felt about it. So, Tracy, this is for you and all the rest of you that are kind of curious and worried about AI and our photography. When I was in college, I took a photography history class, and it was really interesting to see how photography began and how far it has gone from the time that I was in college. And basically, it was from the beginning of photography, which was pretty amazing, and they had to use a lot of chemicals, but we won't get all into that, until film. And then after college, I learned how to focus on digital photography. So everything has changed so much, and each of those changes has brought on different genres in the photography field. And with that, yes, people have freaked out again, just like they are now with AI. But I got some good and bad news that we're going to talk, so let's just keep going. I just want you to understand that there has always been changes to the photography field as we move forward, and it will still continue as we progress and when I'm not even on this earth anymore, I'm sure. But being an art major with an emphasis in photography in college has given me the insight to an open-minded future. So yes, we've been seeing AI for a while now, and we haven't even noticed it. But of course, it's not the extent of actually changing the complete image using an AI function, a computer-generated image, compared to just using pieces of the AI as we process our work. Basically, once digital came into the sector, AI really has chipped away slowly but surely. You go to auto-correct your image, boom, the computer does it for you. You want to change the sky, the computer does it for you. So there's a lot of different things that we've been doing that is really AI generated. But with that said, we are still processing our own work, and we are still putting the pieces together within our photographic craft. But of course, now we can type in Sedona, Arizona, and we can get some beautiful AI imagery. How are we to survive? How are we, you and me, that love to look in the viewfinder, click that shutter button, and process our work? How are we going to survive the next generation of work? Let me tell you how. It's called adaptation. I'm serious. We all have to adapt to our future, and you can adapt to this new future. Photography will change for sure. It has. Go look at the history of what we've been through. It's going to change, but your clientele may not. We're going to talk a little bit more of this in detail in a little bit. Let me tell you, when I was scanning and researching to see what other people are saying regarding AI, because I don't want to just be the same type of YouTuber that's just telling you the same information. I did find a great YouTuber, though, that did say how AI is actually taking, these companies are taking styles like maybe Ansel Adams, and you type in that you want an Ansel Adams feel to your AI, and they'll pop up with a bunch of goodies for you, and then you can use that for your business, or your clientele, maybe you're working with a business, can use it. But with that said, things are changing, at least here in the United States. United States has just passed a law that if you are going to make an AI image that's generated from a computer, basically, then that image or that piece of work is not copyrightable because you did not really make it. So that means that anybody can use it. If you have an AI image that you produce, let's just say you're getting into it, and you want to sell it, you can't copyright it. So if somebody steals it, too bad for you. But with us, as we are making our work, we state this is copyrightable. So that puts more emphasis on and value of what we do. So you need to explain that to your potential customers that you want to work with. I also love to read the comments of you guys out there when you talk to people on YouTube. And one person was saying to me, basically, I was pretty much an idiot if I didn't think that photography was going to go away. And it's okay, that's what you think. That's all the power to you. I know it's not going to go away. It's going to be a little different, but it's not going to kill photography. So what you do is you work on a blue ocean. If you've never heard of that, then you probably haven't seen my video on how to build a successful photography business. I'll just give you the gist here. The video will be linked down below, so check it out because it's really important and really good stuff. But what happens is a blue ocean is where you are different than everyone else. You are different than AI, and you work from your soul to make your photography different, whether it's a way of photographing or how you present it or how you work with clients, but then you hone in, and that's how you market to other potential clients. So blue ocean, I'll just give you some ideas. AI is hot. Everybody wants AI. So you do something different. You say, I made this photograph from Sedona, Arizona, and I hiked 5 miles to get up to this beautiful spot, and this is legit from my shutter button. I clicked and I processed it, and I made this piece of work from my heart for you. You know, you talk about these things. They don't care about f-stop, shutter speed. They don't care about that unless you're selling to the photographers. So don't ever do that. But what I'm saying is change how you're talking to your clients and let them know that this was physically made by you. And people will be drawn to that. So I mentioned blue ocean, just a quick scenario. You have to figure out what you truly love to do and be creative and do that for your clients. But I want you to understand too, AI is not the only thing that changes your business. Any business that wants to progress in the future must change their blue ocean eventually. Things, again, just like your photography, will move forward, and if you stay stagnant, stay the same, don't improve, your business will fail anyways. So AI is not going to take anything away from you if you let it. I want you to be strong. This is why I'm having this type of video, because I'm talking to you to be passionate and not give up. Are you a person that just gives up and says, oh, I can't do this, everybody's doing that? Because you're not talking to the right tribe. You're not talking to the right people. They are out there. There's millions and billions. I know photographers that are making great income doing black and white photography, old school film. That's a blue ocean now. It wasn't a blue ocean back in the days. It's a blue ocean now. That means it's different than what other people are doing. If you're really serious about serving others with your photography, then this AI is not going to change you and your clientele because you're building a relationship with your clientele. But I do have to say, as an art, I guess you could call me a degree in art with the emphasis in photography, that I do respect some people that make beautiful AI work. I was trying to play with some of it, and it's very difficult. So I am not trying to say AI sucks all the way or whatever. AI is just killing everyone. AI is wonderful on a different aspect. As long as they are not stealing how you make your work. If you are photographing a landscape like everyone else, then I think that you may need to reevaluate how you photograph and tweak it up a little bit, or maybe your clientele is already set and they love you and they want to make sure that they work with you because they've worked with you for so long. I just want to end this with saying that AI is not going to totally kill everybody. And for those of you that know how to adapt and pay attention to making things their way, being a blue ocean, which is very scary because you're very different, but then honing in on that style of clientele that wants that, you will get through this new genre of artistic work. Of course, we're going to have some debate. It's okay if you don't agree with me or agree with me. Let me know down in the comments. It is a hot topic that we're all thinking about as creators. Until next week, I'm looking forward to hearing what you say. Have a great day. Cheers.